prosperous yogis. How you doing? What's happening? David here. Want to say hi and wanted to talk a little bit today about how to make a great living as a yoga teacher. One of the key things is we're going to talk about private clients, how to get private clients, etc., etc., etc. But first, just want to show you around my office a little bit. So I'm in one of the conference rooms here in my co-working space. Pretty cool spot. Pretty cool spot. We love it. We have a lot of fun here. A lot of inspiring folks to be working with, people doing really cool stuff. I love to surround myself with entrepreneurs that are creating change in the world. So I would highly, highly recommend that to you. I talk about this a lot with my clients, which is that you should surround yourself with other folks who are of a growth mindset, other folks that are expanding, other folks that are of a entrepreneurial mindset, so that they're going to be supportive in your business growth. And then, be careful around, folks with a scarcity mindset so that they, don't influence you too much, okay? So that's just like a fundamental thing. Wanted to show you around the office there. And I'm gonna make sure we get access to this whiteboard so that I can give you some tips, some pointers on what we're talking about today and how to make a great living as a yoga teacher. Okay, so the first point, hey, what's up, Anju? What's up, Audrey? How are you? Can you say hi? Let me know you can hear me. Want to make sure everything's working well. Good to see you guys on here today. So the first point, the first key to making a great living as a yoga teacher is private clients, all right? So that's the key thing, all right? What that means is not what that doesn't mean is just bringing more students into yoga classes, all right? And, and teaching more yoga classes, because as you know, even if you fill your schedule with classes, it's still going to be very difficult to make a great living. And then your schedule is packed. You're going to be kind of running around from studio to studio, teaching all the time, and that, presents its own set of problems. Burnout, you start to get sick of teaching. You're not able to help people as much because people just come into a class. And then on top of that, all your time is taken up, so you don't have free time to do the other things that you love. And then, of course, you have an income ceiling. So you can't, make as much income as you'd like, all right? So first thing is private clients. That's the first key, all right? So when I say private clients, the way that I help people to work with private clients is a very specific way. And this is another thing that you want to take note of is when I say private clients, I don't just mean drop-in sessions, all right? So if you're helping people with drop-in sessions only, it's like, okay, I've come in for a private yoga session, and then you deliver that, and then every single time it's like, yeah, do you want to come back? Or every single time it's like, are we going to meet again? What do you want to work on? That kind of thing. Well, what's happening there is you're not owning the expert role. You're not owning, your job as their leader, right? As their teacher, as their guide, as their mentor. And so that creates a lot of uncertainty. Whenever you're asking the client what they want and what they want to do in their journey, each time they come in, they don't necessarily know because they're looking for you for that guidance. So the second key point here, when you work with private clients, is to have a signature program, okay? So number 2 is to have a signature, and you'll have to excuse my handwriting, a signature program. Now, what does that mean, a signature program? That means you're helping people to solve a problem. You're helping them go from point A to point B, all right? So point A is the problem that they're in. You're helping to guide them to point B. So it's basically problem and then solution. Okay, so this is just like a really fundamental human thing, and it's really simple, and a lot of times we don't think about it. Can you see that solution? It's kind of, anyways, point B says solution. Here's some window glare. Anyways, this is a really fundamental human thing. We all want to be happy, right? And we all want to be free from suffering. Really fundamental. We don't, none of us want pain, to be in pain. We'll avoid pain at any cost, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, you name it, right? We don't want that. And then fundamentally, we all want to be happy. We all want to have, the things that we want in life, right? So that's basically what we're talking about here, is just helping people to create that. You're their guide on the journey, right? And so that's what I mean by not just having drop-ins. So private clients does not mean drop-in, all right? No drop-ins. So that doesn't mean, we're just going to come in for a one-off session. With a signature program, they're coming in and they're going to come back to you over and over and over again. They're going to keep coming back to you until you help them get to that solution, right? So they're coming to you for a certain reason. They have a certain problem. They sign up with you. They sign up into your program, which I call it a signature program for a reason. It's a signature program because it has your signature on it. It means that you're bringing all of your gifts to the table, not just yoga, but everything that you know. So most likely, as a yoga teacher, you know a lot of different things. You are well-versed in a lot of different modalities, different things from healing, from food, from nutrition, from spirituality, from breathing, movement, relaxation, you name it. You can help people with so many different things. But your signature program has to be really dialed in and focused on one specific thing, right? You want to help people with a specific problem to get a specific result. Now, when I say signature program, that means bring all your gifts to the table and help people, hold them by the hand, guide them through this process over a period of weeks or a period of months until they get that result. You want to help them get that result, right? And this is how you make a great living as a yoga teacher. All right, so first thing, private clients, not just drop-ins. Number 2, signature program. In that signature program, you're going to be walking them through step by step how to get there. And this is the key point, is when you have a program like this is where you should be earning what you're worth. Okay, so when people are coming in from point A to point B and they're working with you for a couple months or 3 months, whatever it might be, I recommend at least somewhere around 8 weeks at least, because the research around habit development and people changing their lifestyle, creating new habits, and developing kind of, getting results and developing sustainable change, you want at least 56 days. So the old kind of, myth was 21 days, people can really change. But at 21 days, people are still kind of half and half. They can go either way. But after 56 days, they've really developed some great habits. So at least 56 days, and then you should be charging what you're worth, all right? And I recommend for this signature program that you should be charging at least $2,000, all right? So that makes it very simple to see how you can make a great living as a yoga teacher, all right? Now, there's a lot that goes into enrolling somebody into a program like this at $2,000, right? You might not have that skill set yet. There's some specific tools and mindset that you need to get to, right? You need to be able to own your worth. You need to really be able to be certain in what you're providing and, be really certain around your belief around what you provide helps people get those results, right? But when you get there and you can enroll people into your program at $2,000, then it's just a simple math. It's a simple math equation. So let's brainstorm that a little bit. Let's workshop that a little bit, all right? So if you have clients coming into your signature program at $2,000 each, what you're looking at is if you enroll one client a week, what does that equal, right? So we have 4 weeks in a month, very simple. Then you're looking at $8,000 per month, right? It's very simple math. 4 clients a month, which is very doable. You should really understand that that's very doable, equals $8,000 a month. So how many months do we have? We have 12 months. 8 times 12 is what? 96,000. You're 2 clients away then from hitting 6 figures, right? So bring in 4 clients a month, and then 1 month you bring in 5 clients, and another month throughout the year you bring in 5 clients. There you go. It's that simple. It's really not rocket science. It's not like, something that is unattainable. It's very, very much attainable, and it's something that you should be thinking about. You should be thinking about the fact that, yeah, I want to make a great living as a yoga teacher. I don't want to be running around teaching classes and, making like $30 for a class, or sometimes less, sometimes more, whatever. That's not really what you were put on this earth to do, right? You're here to help people. You're here to help create change and help people get lasting results and really create some impact. And that's what this does. That's what a signature program does. It helps people to transform. You're helping people get transformation, which, maybe over years in a yoga class, people might experience. But when you just come to one class here and there, people are not experiencing that necessarily, right? Okay, so this is like the really basic. What I wanted to help you see today was just get it in your mind, plant the seed of how this is possible. Because you might be seeing things online about like, yeah, make a great living as a yoga teacher, prosperity, abundance mindset, grow your business, etc., etc. And even just in the yoga world, there's a lot of different ways that you might be hearing about. You could do that, whether it's retreats, owning a yoga studio, running a teacher training program, teaching more classes, more workshops, etc., etc., etc. The list goes on and on. Well, I'm here to make it very simple for you. This is a very, very simple structure, and it's a very simple way for the single yoga teacher to make a great income. You don't have to grow an empire. You don't have to build your brand and be an insta-famous yogi. In fact, Instagram is not the best tool for this strategy. Facebook ads are the best tool for this strategy. So private clients, it's very simple. Private client, enroll them into your signature program at $2,000. 4 clients a month, you're golden, right? It's that simple. So there's, a lot more things that I'd love to talk about, as far as enrolling people into your program, as far as getting people on your calendar who want to talk to you, that are ready and are really excited to work with you before you even talk to them, complete strangers that will be really excited to work with you because they already know that you can help them solve their problem based on your marketing. But we're not going to get into all that today. I could talk for hours on that. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about. If you want to find out more, or if you want some help in your yoga business to create this kind of business model where you can be bringing in private clients, just shoot me a private message. I'll see if we can hop on the phone, and I'll see if we can help you. All right? We don't work with everybody. Very picky about who we work with, and you have to be, at a certain place in your mindset, all right? You don't have to be in a certain place with your yoga practice. You don't have to be in a certain place with your yoga teaching career, not looking for famous people or anything like that. In fact, I prefer to work with folks that are not looking for fame, folks that just want to help people, right? Those are actually the people that are the easiest to get results for, because you're going to help people just solve a specific problem the most. That's what I find. All right, so I want to leave you with that today. I'll also drop a link to a free workshop that you can check out if you haven't seen it yet, where it goes into this stuff in some more depth, all right? We get some more details around how to do this, and would love to share that with you for free. And that's about it. So yeah, don't hesitate to reach out, ask me any questions that you have, drop a line here, drop a comment. Any questions that you have, let me know. Would love to talk. Hope you guys are having a great day and have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon. All right. Thank you so much. Namaste. Really good to see you today, and make it a good one.